serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, just like now. Right? You will, telling these women, oh, you can make an OnlyFans. Nothing's going to happen. You can sleep with as many men as you want to. Nothing's going to happen. Right? This is the damn devil. Even though we're seeing record STDs, we're seeing record cases of men coming home and icing everybody, putting everybody on a toe tag. We're seeing the different consequences that come about from this sort of behavior. All right? It's all going to increase. It's all going to get worse and worse. All right, so it says, verse 5, for Yahweh doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Which, that's already going on. That's already going on, man. Because he said, oh, you going to be this supreme power. This is just a woman. This is just a woman. So he went, so the serpent, right, that wicked ass man, went to Eve with the BS. Okay? He couldn't have started off just going to Adam with it. He had to go to Eve first. Eve softened Adam up, just like now. These different philosophies. Right? You woman, oh, let's put the matching pajama set on. Let's do this, let's do that, man. And eases that in. It's very easy to fall under certain things, man. All right, so anyways, it says, Genesis chapter 3 and verse 5. For Yahweh doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And that's the problem with these people today. Y'all want to know every damn thing. No consequences. You just want to know. You don't want to know the terror of the Lord. You don't want to see, what the Heavenly Father sees, man. You don't want to see that. Yeah, you want to be supreme. You want to see everything. You want to be like God, man. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Alright? It says, verse 6, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. So damn, messed up, man. That still happens to this day, and we've been subject to it. All right, that's why we need the Heavenly Father to get us up out of this situation. Okay, and it says, verse 7, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord power walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord power amongst the trees of the garden. So these were men prophesying. These were men that were saying, hey, what's about to happen? What's going on? Okay? And it says, and the Lord power called unto Adam and said unto him, where art thou through this word? See, these men were cussing them out. What are you doing? You going off, right? And it says, and he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. Just like these people now. These people don't want to hear the word, man. Where are the defenders of this so-called gospel, man? This so-called white superiority Christianism doctrine. Where are they? Where are they at on the highways and byways, man? That's how you know that these men back then were doing the actual real work. Adam heard men prophesy. Okay? Alright, and it reads. See, because, hey, Adam was alive for a very long time, man. Okay, so it says, it's like Genesis chapter 3 and verse 7. No, it's like in verse 10. 10. I'm going to read it again. And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree, whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And the Lord power said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. So, even from the jump, Jake don't got no accountability, Even now, if something happened, you want to blame the next man. That's Jake. It is what it is. See, because even before they were called Israelites, they were Israelites. He is a prince. He is a prince of the power. So the children of righteousness is basically the title that was given to them prior to becoming, right, the princes of the power, the princess of the power. Jacob was a son of righteousness, all the way up until his name was changed to Israel. Then he's an Israelite. Okay? And so it reads, verse 14, and the Lord power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. So you're going to be constantly confused, even to now. Right? Dust representing confusion. Even now. You know what time it is, man. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody is confused. Here it is. We at the end of this damn thing. Right? And you still have confusion. You still have people that don't know what is going on. Here it is. We're in an economic collapse. We're about to have the damn MOTB come on the scene. We're about to have F3MA camps out here. Camps with a little bit of concentration to it. And you people, you're not worried about it, man. That's why when the Lord does all these things, he's going to be justified in doing it. It's like there's already pre-warning. You're getting pre-warned. Right? It ain't just me out here. You got different men all across the four corners of the earth. Everybody in one form or another has heard this message. Right? Anyways, it says, and that's why 2/3 of Israel is like unto this serpent that got jacked up. All right, let me read that again. So Salakia. Genesis 3:14. And the Lord power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Which we fell even farther and deeper into the pit. Right? Even then we were supposed, we were supposed to have women that were subject unto us. Now we in the damn twilight zone. Right? So it says, verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. Damn. Jacked up. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken. For dust thou art, and dust shalt thou return. So we started off in that dust. Jacob's gonna end in that dust too. 2/3 of Israel. Your ass is gonna become dust, man. We just hope that we don't become that dust. We hope, our hope is to be in them chariots as this place is being vaporized, man. We don't want to be nowhere else but in them chariots when the time comes, okay? Verse 20, and Adam called his wife's name Eve because she was the mother of all living. You know. Now, you know, a special woman in the fact that she's the wife of Adam, but ultimately a woman. Adam laid with her, had children. Those children ended up having children with these other women, and so on and so forth. All the way till, you know, the times you get up to Noah, to Shem, Ham, Japheth, you know. That's beautiful. So on and so forth. You keep going, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, you know. Alright, so it says, verse 21. Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord power make coats of skins and clothe them. And the Lord power said, behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, take also of the tree of life and eat, and to live forever. Therefore the Lord power sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims, and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. It's beautiful, man. Chariots. And Adam knew his wife, it's like Genesis chapter 4 and 1. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. So the first murder. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? So he's the first murderer and he's the first liar. Right? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. Right? So in the kingdom of heaven, right? It's like in the spirit world, you know, Abel is you know, crying out, oh, you know, look at what's happening. Right, and it says, and now art thou cursed from the earth. So it wasn't until then. You know? And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And so we're dealing right now, we're dealing with a fugitive, and we're dealing with a damn vagabond. It says, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. All right, Cain's weak ass. It says, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. You know, so it was set up for Cain to live, you know, have children and whatnot. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begot Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Methuselah. Methuselah begot Lamech. And also, just make sure this is a different Enoch. It says, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. Right? And the sister of Tubal Cain was Gamah. So he was deep into the sword. He was deep into the, warfare and all that. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech. For I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. And Cain shall be avenged 7-fold. Truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. Wickedness was increasing. Right? And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, called his name Seth. For Yahweh said she hath appointed me with another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. There began men to call upon the name of the Lord. It's beautiful. So it was from Seth that you had men, that had that law. So you gotta remember that the law was there even back then. These are the sons of Adam, So these are the sons of righteousness. Okay. It says, and this just goes into Adam and the lineage of Adam. So I'm gonna jump actually through this. Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that Yahweh created man in the likeness of Yahweh, made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam, in the day that they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begot a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth. And the days of Adam, after he had begotten Seth, were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. So you had Adam, when Adam was 130, he had Seth, and he winded up living, even longer than that. It says, and all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. So that's almost 1,000 years. So it goes down to say who begot who. So, and there's a different Enoch, because when you read at verse 20, it says, and all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with Yahweh after he begot Methuselah 300 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and he was not, for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai took him. So he was taken by a chariot. Okay. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and begot Lamech. And Methuselah lived after he begot Lamech 782 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. And Lamech lived 182 years, and begot a son. And he called his name Noah, saying, this same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord hath cursed. And Lamech lived after he begot Noah 595 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. So that's, and that's very spiritual. It says, and Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. which goes into a whole, that goes into a whole another lesson, man. Because after that, you had, you know, the flooding of the earth. You had everybody die except for Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You know, that's beautiful. That's a whole other lesson. Downfall of this place is coming. Just like how Noah spoke on the downfall of the earth, right? Because the whole earth was encompassed with water. It wasn't just like one, you know, one area, everything. Right? But now we're speaking about the downfall of this wicked ass place. Okay, Babylon the Great. You're gonna have other places that are, you know, hit and tore up. But only this place, America, is gonna be completely done away with. Alright, and also over there, right, where them small hats are. Can't forget that. That place is gonna be obliterated. And then it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be cleared out. Right? The kingdom of heaven is going to come from where it's at, okay, and it's going to come down here upon the earth, specifically over there, okay. And that's something we have to look forward to, man. We look forward to that, man. You brothers look forward to that. You brothers keep pushing, man. You know, if that flame is flickering or whatever, you know, like the elder apostles say, like the elder brothers said, just get on fire. Pray the Lord to get on fire, man. You know, I need to write down more notes. I need to get on on fire more, first and foremost. You know, so you brothers have to understand that. Hey, we need to improve also. You know, we can't just speak on the next man without looking at the inward man first. We can't look at the beam in the next man's eye, and you know, and not look at what's in our eye, man. You know, here it is. What point? Oh, you got boogers hanging out your nose, and we got boogers hanging out our nose, man. We need to clean up our act. Get ourselves together, man. Rinse our face with the water, man. Get the oils going. Get the ice out. Clean ourselves up, man. All right, so hopefully this is edifying, man. Call Akim to you brothers, man. You brothers who are out there pushing sincerity and in faith. All right, just like I told, you know, the brother, Lord's will, I can, you know, upload this. It's probably going to be in 2 parts, 2 pieces. So Lord's will, I can, you know, upload that. Okay, but once again, call Akim to you brothers, man. Brothers, keep pushing. You know, this wicked ass day, you know, so-called Christmas, this week ass holiday, man, and the Lord's will we get up out of here, man. We can't be here for too much longer before the Lord comes back, man. That's something to look forward to. You know, we are strong, yet we are also weak because we need Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. With all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And sincere salutations to you brothers who are pushing this word all across the 4 corners of the earth. May Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash have mercy upon you. You know, may you brothers continue to be edified, man. All right, and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna watch, you know, different live streams, different brothers' streams and whatnot. Lord's watch, write down some notes, man. You know, I've been slacking on the notes, man. All right, in the uploading of videos, you know, doing videos, you know, and what's the point of doing videos if you're not uploading them, you know, and these different things, man. Prioritize and upload them. You know, so Lord's will, more videos can come about the spirit, the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, we are in the point where we gotta, you know, brothers gotta increase. We gotta increase our learning, increase our knowledge, you know, which is only gonna come through the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We have to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai more and more and more. You know? So Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Ha'Rakakwadash. Alright, to you brothers, man, until the next time, alright, a sincere shalom to you brothers out there, man. Call Akim to you brothers, man. Shalom.